now?
Yeah,
We're live right now?
Live right now.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe me?
As I live and breathe.
As he lives and breathes.
Welcome to
gentlemen.
Sunday's live show here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. Also live on Facebook over on Improv Gaming and on twitch.tv/improv_gaming. That makes works. It's working like always every week without fail. What's going on, guys? Very excited to be here today. Just got energy out of nowhere. Drank all of yesterday in the Bokens of Ho.
In the Bokens of Hose.
Went to a lot of bars, drank a lot of stuff. Have no idea how I worked today. It was very, very interesting.
I have no idea how you pulled it off either.
Neither do I. I still don't know. I wasn't that bad.
No?
I was enough where I was able to drive, but enough where...
Pete, we don't promote drinking and driving.
We do not promote drinking and driving.
You shouldn't have done that.
I don't know. I just saw a man smile at me.
What's going on there?
Oh, man. As I'm always joined.
As I'm living and breathing, always joined by.
He only has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
It's Mr. Nicholas De
How's
Jesus.
it going, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm always joined by the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself, with the vest and Kangol cap in tow. It's Mr. Peter Anderson, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, guys? You don't like the vest?
I do like the vest.
Yeah, right?
It's really nice.
Right.
It is. I just have to make fun of it because it's different.
Yeah.
We don't promote bigotry on this show either.
Gotta keep you on your toes, man.
Pete, every time I see you, I'm on my toes.
Yeah, that
every time.
Makes sense.
If you've ever seen any of our unboxing videos, you'll understand what I mean.
So, a little bit of milking the cow. A lot of stuff going on.
Milking the cow, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, we have Improv Play. You play with us. We have a whole bunch of fighting games out now. Injustice, Wildlands, you can play. Tekken 7 just came out. You could always add us at C Charisma on PlayStation. Profcot over on PlayStation, and Improv 153 on Xbox. Nothing on Xbox.
No, I don't deal with that bullshit.
You did at a time.
At a time, a very, very long time ago.
It's in a galaxy far, far away. And also, we have a little bit of E3 news. It's going to be a little hectic.
It's going to be a little crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, with some scheduling conflicts, I might not be able to join you for the entirety of an E3. I'll be there for the bulk of it, it seems. But there might be some times that I'm running late and just showing up. And sometimes that I'm not there at all. Unfortunately, as sad as I am, I will not be here for Nintendo.
Yep.
Definitely not going to be here for the Nintendo information. And I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think we both were.
But unfortunately, I won't be here. So if you want my opinion, which generally you guys don't, because hashtag Nick's a dick, you're not going to get it until afterwards.
Yeah.
Which will be our best of E3s and all that stuff that we
all our post stuff we do. But I will be here. It will be you and me, intimate, as it's always meant to be.
1 on 1 million.
The first time will be intimate, because last time I was going to do a live show.
You were
just
so ready, dude.
I had my shit propped.
I came in and you were just like your face just dropped, and you're like, oh man, like
because I want to see if I could do it. I'm pretty sure I could easily do it with E3.
Yeah, I think E3 is going to be a little bit easier to pull it off.
Yeah.
If it was a regular live show, I'm not too sure. But E3, I think you'll be able to pull it off without a problem.
I can pull anything off.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I'm telling you. We're also going to have special guests for E3. We're going to have the best camera girl in the business. Mr. J. Rush should be coming down as well. And some other mystery guest. I'm not going to reveal it to you because you know what? You'll just have to come and watch here on YouTube. Remember, it's only going to be on YouTube.
It's only going to be on YouTube. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're only going to YouTube with that. Remind me to set that up. Because if we just go live, it's just going to go to everything, like always.
I'll make sure. That's
Okay.
why you keep me around, just to remember you about random shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Improv Plays. We're live all over the world.
Live.
In your living room. Let's jump into topic of the show.
Topic of the show is, I don't know what it is. This is actually going to be a surprise for me.
Now, usually I ask you a question on the live show, Nick.
Uh-oh.
And that question is, what are we playing?
Okay.
But that's topic of the show.
Let me ask you a question, Pete.
What?
Did you bring a particular game with you today?
No.
Okay.
I just thought about when I was doing the news, and I was like, son of a bitch. I almost traded in, though, towards Tekken.
Did you?
I traded in, though, and some of my people were going to be mad. Ghost Recon Wildlands. I didn't beat it, but I was like, you know what?
You're done with it.
I was like, I don't see me going back. And I traded in Super Mario Maker.
Did you really? Why?
Because it's coming to the Switch, isn't it, Nintendo? Isn't it Nintendo? Isn't it? Nick, give me the one for a second. It's been a while. Isn't it Nintendo? Isn't it? Thank you, Nick. So we a lot of games been playing. I've been playing especially, and I know you've been honked on Zelda, but I figured as an all-encompassing thing, we could tell you what's been playing. Tekken 7, a little bit of discussion on. I also finally played What Remains of Edith Finch. You can check out the Let's Play that me and the best camera girl in the business did. It's the first 15 minutes. If you get past the first 15 minutes, you should play this game. But Nick, let me tell you something. This game, it is a game I never think that it is, without spoiling anything, it is, you go in thinking completely something else, and it is the most insane game you'll ever play.
Gotcha.
It is, the stories are fantastic. The way they go about it is great. The story unfolding. It was so much so that the best camera girl in the business was getting sick. And usually when she gets sick from a game, even though she's excited, she'll walk away and be like, I gotta lay down.
But
she looked down. She was doing the best because this story, and it goes through this family tree. And she's trying to figure out who everybody is and what their relationship is. She gets a fucking notebook out. She starts drawing. Even though it's all on the screen for her, she's like, okay, this person's related to this person, but no, this person. It was so ingrained, and it's about an hour or 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're done. But the game is so powerful, and playing that after Zelda, completely new thing. Love Zelda, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Have you gone back to it since you beat it?
Yes, once.
Okay.
Just to face Ganon again.
Really?
Yeah, it was a fun battle. Much easier than I would have liked, especially with me going with one stand. Like, you'll be fine. You're gonna go blow right through it.
Yeah, I'll blow right through it.
I think you're gonna blow right through it. I didn't have a bad time. I do have to say though, the Divine Beast definitely helped because it's interesting. If you actually don't defeat a Divine Beast and you get up to basically where the corridor is, you have to face that Divine Beast.
Oh, really?
So say you don't go to the elephant.
So you have to fight the Divine Beast before you fight Ganon.
Yeah. No, you can go right and face Ganon without a problem, but the problem is
if you don't destroy
they're all gonna come and attack you. So it's a way to be like, okay, you killed me, so now all these beams are going towards Ganon, towards the castle. The true ending, you really didn't have to get the last memory.
No.
Like, you can, and I really wish you good luck on trying to get to this last memory, Nick, in the Hyrule Castle. It was fun. But one thing I must say though, with the Divine Beast, you definitely use them in all aspects of Ganon. To get to Ganon, I used the bird a lot.
Okay.
I definitely used the elephant because he did knock me back and hearts back. You use the camel a lot. You're not worried. Should I still talk?
Yes, talk.
Like, you use all the Divine Beasts and they help in different specific ways. So it's very cool in that regard. So yeah, I can't wait for you to play it. Like I said, the true ending, it's cool. And once you get the memory, you pretty much figure out what the last memory is without spoiling it. Like, you can figure it out pretty much.
Okay.
But all in all, I did enjoy Zelda. Now, people might be asking out there, Pete, you were very pro Zelda, but you're also very pro Horizon. I don't know if you know this, Nick. I platinum Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I think you've told me about 170 times. So
yeah, I also platinum Severed.
Oh, did you?
I also platinumed Batman. I'm
Okay.
going to be platinuming Guardians of the Galaxy. I platinum a lot of stuff, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm a big.
I don't platinum games.
No.
I don't care too much.
I think you were going to try to platinum Horizon.
Yeah, but I was just like, I already got the super armor. I really don't care.
So
that's the problem. Once I beat the game, like I'm probably not going back to it. That's why I've like been so reluctant to beat Legend of Zelda, because I'm enjoying it so much that I'm afraid of like not going back to it after I beat the game, which is probably going to happen. No, I'm pretty sure I'm going to not play the game ever again.
Well, you'll have to finish it to be fair. You have a problem with not finishing games.
I haven't had that problem in a long time, but I'm starting to feel that problem coming back with Zelda.
Yeah, I'm
and I think it's that like that fear of like I'm gonna beat this game and like I'm not gonna get back into it, and I really want to like just kind of explore everything, but I also want to play something else. Zelda, why do you have a hold on me?
So like I was saying, between Horizon and Zelda right now, I still think my game of the year is Horizon.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed Horizon through and through. Like nothing. No, I just love it.
No, I think Zelda is the game of the year for me by far, and I don't even understand why you would pick Horizon. Like that's how far ahead.
That's
Zelda
gonna be
is
a
for me.
fun improving game of the year.
Yeah. I think Zelda is the game of the year for me, and like I just don't understand why. Like, in essence, I get it, right? Horizon Zero Dawn was a very good game, but I think Zelda is such a better game that I don't understand why you would pick Horizon as your thing. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to everybody. It is. I mean, Horizon, don't get me wrong, it's a fucking phenomenal game. Just Zelda's better, like by far.
So yeah, we talked about Zelda. What remains of Edith Finch, like I said, is a Let's Play, and me and the best camera girl in the business is doing a spoil cast within the next week or so. So look forward to that.
One gripe I did have with Zelda.
What?
That I didn't have with Horizon Zero Dawn. You can't craft your own arrows in Zelda.
You have to buy them.
Yeah, I would have liked like a kind of crafting mechanism in Zelda. Like you can cook, so you should be able to craft in some kind of way. Like a workbench or something like that would have been fine.
I had 105 arrows going into Ganon.
Yeah, how much did you come out with?
105.
Did you really?
I
104.
Just that one arrow right between the eyes. No, I think I walked out with about 80 something.
Oh, okay.
Not that bad.
No, not too bad.
You understand once the boss battle happens, you'll understand what happens. I love how I look at the screen and my face is just like this for a couple of seconds. And finally, what I want to talk about is Tekken 7.
Tekken 7, yeah, that's your thing.
Was it, Nick, though?
Yeah, that's the question that I've been pondering because I've been seeing a lot of Facebook things coming up on the interwebs.
On the interwebs.
On the interwebs, I've been seeing a lot of in regards to a lot of our friends and how they regard this game. So I'm kind of curious as to what your thoughts are because you've been kind of radio silence on the whole situation.
Oh, do you like that, Nick? Tekken 7, if you didn't know, came out this past Friday, and of course, right before coming here, I finished the Mishima story. Now, in Tekken 7, the Mishima story is the end between Kazuha and Heihachi. And it's basically telling the final chapter of their story, and from there. Yeah. The story is very short. When I mean short, you can finish in an afternoon. Let me see where to begin. Akuma? More in the story than I would like.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be an assassin, right?
Yes.
So I figured that he was going to be a lot more in the story. Because that trailer that we got, I know that you were kind of disturbed by Okuma being there because you were like, I really hope he's not like a pivotal character in this story. And I guess...
He's not as pivotal, but he's still... I was like, all right, you...
There's a little too much Akuma here.
Yeah, because the one thing, and this touches a little bit on spoilers, so I'm going to pat my head for a second, and when I pat back, you guys know that we're done. I'm very upset that there was no Jin. I wanted to play as Jin, and for the most part, you played as Heihachi.
Okay.
And it was real... I'm not a Heihachi player, so it was fucking a pain in the goddamn ass.
Yeah, Heihachi's got a little bit of weird movement.
So,
but, he's got a lot of power to him. That's why he's got that weird movement.
Well,
because it's all like...
hold that thought, Nick.
All right.
Let's talk about the fights in this game for the story mode.
Okay.
Good Lord Almighty, I don't know what the fuck Namco was doing, but they are hard as shit.
Are they really?
And for me being a seasoned Tekken fan and fighter, whoa. So they have a 3-star rating. You have 1 star, which is fucking Babies R Us, 3-star, and 5-star.
Okay.
And I was like, let me do 3 stars, because I think that's normal. Let me get back into Tekken. I haven't played Tekken in a while, Let me see what's up.
Right? At a moderate pace, why not?
So you get to the first big fight, and this is pretty early in the story. It is Heihachi versus Akuma. And Akuma is fucking Super Saiyan 9000.
Okay.
You play as Heihachi for basically all the story. It's his perspective. And the fight, it was just very unbalanced. And then you get to these 2 fights, especially the final fight, which is just insane. Like, insane where I'm just like, I think even the best Heihachi player would have on 3 difficulty, don't mind you, would have such a troubling time with this fight. And it's very upsetting because, yeah, it needs to be challenging, but it doesn't need to be
Impossible.
unfair and impossible, you know? Like, it towards the end, I'm not going to spoil, but you basically have a sliver of health, and you have to take down your opponent who has a full bar, and you're doing chip about this much. And when they hit you, it's basically game over. Like, you have to be on point with him. And I don't play as Heihachi. He's not my main guy. Steve Fox is, which we have problems about Steve Fox. Don't you worry. This is my Tekken rant if you haven't decided. But I finished the story. I finally, I can now officially say maybe I'm a master of Heihachi and I should just main as Heihachi now.
Yeah, you think so?
No.
But I just feel that way, Nick.
I just feel that way. I feel like if somebody comes to the game and they're like, "Oh, are you pretty good?" and I show them my Heihachi, they could be like, "Damn!" and then I can show them my other characters and they can crap their pants. But in regards with that, the story was good. It ended Heihachi and Kazuha's story, but it led to a future story.
Yeah.
Which I'm very excited for.
Well, this is supposed to be the end of that kind of conflict, right? It's supposed to be like, okay, Tekken 7, we're gonna end the whole Heihachi Kazuma thing. But
which they do. They do end it, and I'm not gonna go into specifics.
Like, do they definitely end it for sure?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can't imagine how many times people have died
And come back.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could see them like bringing him back as like the character as a robot, but how it ends is a cliffhanger because there's one character that is a beloved character that you don't play through as the story goes, but you see his transformation, and this character makes a line basically like it's up to me now. So it sets up for what the next big feud will be. So it's continuing the story, but ending it between
ending that
Pacific story with the 2 characters. So also on Tekken a little bit, I messed around with the arcade. So there's the main Mishima story, and then there's the character stories where you have your Steve Fox, your martial law, and shit like that. And I was facing our good buddy, and then he's gonna be on the show soon enough. Is Charlie, and I said to him, I was like, my Steve Fox is my bread and butter. If they didn't fuck him up that much. Now, if you guys remember from an old time, when I played him in Evo, he was very slow. When I first played Tekken 7 at Evo, and I go, this is not my Steve. My Steve is not this goddamn clunky and slow. And then the following year, they made him a little bit better. So I was interested to see post-launch what he'll be like. And I'm not happy with him.
No.
I'm not happy. He's still...
Is he still clunky?
Yeah. Well, the thing with Steve is he's fast. And I get that it's like, hey, there's an advantage to fast. But it's something where if he, gets, blocked or something happens, he takes a couple seconds to recover. This, it's a little bit slower. But then if you get hit,
it takes forever to recover.
It takes forever. And it's just, you don't mess with Eddie Goro, who's my other playable character, and I just dance around with him and fucking kick ass and chew bubblegum. The nice thing is, though, I am exploring new characters that I never normally saw. Now, are you familiar at all with the Tekken universe?
Semi, yeah. I used to play it quite, but I don't know. I think the last one I played might have been 6. 6 was where they had the story mode that was very, beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was, but I didn't get really into it.
Do you know of the character Lee or Violet?
Lee? Yeah.
You know
Lee, the cop, right?
No, differently. The Lee with the silver hair. He goes
I think
also
I saw
by
him
Violet.
in 6. I think I saw him in 6. He has the purple jumpsuit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Never been a big fan of Lee. This game, though?
Doesn't he play a lot like Lei? L-E-I? He's like semi Bruce Lee-ish?
Yeah, I could see that with how his fighting style is in 7. But never a big fan of him. But now, I was like, it's spoilers, you play him in the story, but impressive. There were some characters that I did not expect that I was like, maybe I should give you another look, especially that Steve is a little bit on the fritz. But all in all, a lot of great reviews for Tekken, by the way. Great reviews. And I see where they're coming from with the reviews. I see, but it's just some of the, it was just, it was very cheaply done. I think some of the story mode bosses, and I hope that when I do the character stories, that it's not that way, you know.
Okay.
But I've dived in, maybe played, like I said, 2-3 hours. So I want to dive in more. But initial thoughts, like, it's Tekken. Well, it's 100% Tekken. Panda versus Panda. You can have Panda versus Kuma. You know, all these options. I would like to see, though, what will transpire the rest of the way with this game. And I'm intrigued. So if you want to get it, I would say definitely check it out if you're a Tekken fan.
If you had to rate it.
Right now?
Rent, buy, sell, trade.
I would trade in stuff to get it. I wouldn't buy it outright $60. But if you have a game like Ghost Recon Wildlands that you're like, oh, I'll get $25, go and then buy it. Definitely worth it. Akuma plays like Street Fighter, by the way. Which
Does
is
he
cool.
really? That's
He has the Street Fighter controls.
So
I started
I'm
to
surprised
use,
you weren't whooping ass with Akuma because you've gotten so used to stuff like that.
Akuma is very nice in the game. Akuma is very nice. I was actually, when I was facing Charlie,
Because I can imagine that with our combats that you've had, you'd be pretty nasty with Akuma.
Yeah.
Because he's very similar to what we used to do.
Yeah, so it's you could tell, and it's nicely balanced. I was worried that he would be, but it's very nicely balanced. I'm very happy with him.
That's good. Can he do a mid-air spin kick?
Yes.
Like not off of the ground. Like while he's in the air, he goes into a spin kick.
I haven't tried
You didn't try it, or an in-air Hadouken. Because Akuma was very famous for that type of stuff, like doing it while you're jumped in the air. You can do a Hadouken and all that stuff, or you can do a mid-air. Like that's the character that they brought in to kind of like do that stuff. But it unbalanced the game so much that they had to make Ryu and Ken do it. But in the more recent iterations, they took it away from kind of everybody. Like Akuma kind of can do it, but everybody else kind of can't. Like Ken can do it in the middle of a combo. And Ryu can't really do it at all.
I believe he can. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he also has the Dragon Fist. That's the other thing. There's these special moves, and this is my last thing on Tekken, where all you have to do is press the R1 button when like your character is like close to death, and he'll like go all red, and then you hit it, and then if you hit it, it's basically game over. Like if you're having a close, tight match, like I was facing Charlie, we were having a dead-on heat. And the only reason he beat my Steve Fox is because
he went into like raging mode.
He got that rage art, and he just hits it, and boom. And that was the other thing. Like facing the final boss in the Mishima story, he would get it and hit me every single time, and it would take a fucking massive chunk, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" Like, so I'm not exactly excited about the range art, but it's also something similar to Street Fighter. That's what they're really doing.
Yeah, but Street Fighter made it so that then you had to utilize that in conjunction with like your powers. Like they didn't unbalance the entire game, right? Like I could still probably take you on if you went into that little mode, but at the same time, if I wasn't careful, I wouldn't be able to. You know what I'm saying? It's a spot where I have to be kind of careful with everything.
It's a slippery slope.
Whereas like, the EX stuff, like that was like you have to use that in conjunction with your moves in order to get that stuff to work. So that's not like I just hit one button and boom, I'm in like Super Saiyan mode. Yeah. And some of Street Fighter's characters don't go into Super Saiyan mode. It's more of a.
Well, it's not super. Like, it's their finishing like Ryu has the Hadouken, like the Shima, or like.
But it's not one button that they have for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a combination of buttons that you have to get for that.
100%. Final on this, I forgot to mention it. You do have the EX gauge for Akuma when he fights.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. And it builds, and you can use like a powerful Hadouken or a powerful.
That's a nice change up though.
It's nice. I'll bring it over. We can play it a little bit. Yeah. I know you're not a big fighting game. Yeah. Like you're afraid I'm going to kick your ass, which I will. Don't worry, fans. I will kick his ass.
But I mean, as long as you have Akuma unlocked, then.
He's unlocked from the game.
I'm not afraid.
My first character I played when me and Charlie ran it up was.
I feel like Akuma could beat the shit out of any Tekken character. I feel like Tekken characters move too slow for Akuma, but that's my Akuma. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he is in Tekken 7.
Well, let's find out, Nick.
Yeah, why don't we? Challenge accepted, sir.
You saw it live on camera. You saw it live on camera. Hashtag Pete's gonna win. Nick, it's time for the top news stories of the week.
Top news stories of the week.
Nick, we have 47 new items this week.
Pete, stop lying.
Nick, we have 11.
11 items. That's not too bad. See, I see what you're doing. You're like making it really high, getting me all paranoid, and then you come down to 11, which would have gotten me mad in the past, but now I'm a little happier about it.
I was aiming for single digits. I'm waiting for the day where I'm like 7, and you're like, I don't believe it.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, every time you say single digit, I'm like, I don't buy it.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Gears of War developer The Coalition has been adding a steady stream of new content to the title since its release, but next week's update will be the biggest ever. On June 6th, which is just 2 days away from seeing this, The Coalition is rolling out a free Rise of the Horde update, which allows 2 new difficulties both in campaign and horde mode, as well as 20 new achievements. Also, there are 2 new fan favorite maps coming back, Avalanche from Gears of War 2 and Russ Lung from Gears of War 3. Very cool stuff.
Very cool.
Number 2.
Number 2.
As a part of Nintendo Switch Online service announcements today, Nintendo has revealed the changes to the free game program announced in January. At the time, Nintendo said its subscriber would get a free NES or SNES game each month, only playable for that month. But now it has changed in a notable way.
It's like more like PlayStation and Xbox, isn't it?
It's more like Netflix. May I go on?
Please do.
Quote, Nintendo's Switch Online subscribers will have ongoing access to a library of classic games with added online play, end quote. A Nintendo spokesperson told GameSpot, users can play as many games as they want, as often as they like, and as long as they have the active subscription.
That is like so much. That's like, so it's like PlayStation Now, but now you're getting it as a free service instead of having to subscribe for PlayStation Now separately.
We'll get into this, Nick. Oh, there's a lot to unpack here. The first titles announced for the classic.
Should have been milking the cow, or subject or topic of the show. This is like much more important to me than Tekken 7. I gotta tell you, Pete, I'm dead serious. Like, I am more interested in Nintendo revealing something than I am Tekken 7.
So interested that you're missing Nintendo's E3?
Yeah, well, I didn't say I wasn't gonna be crying while I'm missing it, right?
I hope they announce everything that you've ever. No, I'm kidding.
Could you imagine Fallout 4 coming to the Switch?
Return of Second Sight coming
Second Sight. Coming to this Switch only.
Switch exclusive. We'll say that at the end because I want you to tell the people that story. The first titles announced for the classic game selection, not necessarily the game final call, are Super Mario Bros. 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario. Super NES games are under consideration, as told to IGN. Nintendo Switch Online membership program launches in 2018 instead of this fall.
Okay.
A date has not been announced. However, whatever the case, it is later than expected. As Nintendo initially said, the membership program will open this year, but now it's 2018.
Probably because they're going to put some voice chat and functionality in there.
Subscriptions will be available for the following options. Are you ready for these options?
I'm
Nick?
ready.
For 1 month, how much would you pay for a month of this?
For Nintendo?
Yeah. This is the guessing part of our show.
I don't know. For a month, let's.
It's very.
Like
God.
$5.
$5 for a month. What about 3 months?
3 months be, I guess $20.
And what about for 12 months?
For 12 months, it better be less than $60.
For 1 month, Nick, you can get this Nintendo subscription for $4.
Okay.
For 3 months, you get it for $8.
It's not bad.
And for 12 months, Nick, you get it for $20.
That's much better than the other options out there. So for a year-long subscription, you get it's for $20.
Yeah.
Instead of the $59.99 for the opponents or
Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you feel about this?
I feel good because they don't have anything to offer just yet until you read me the rest of that list of things that that they have. But yeah, I feel good about it because of the fact that like Nintendo had to come to market with this and they had to do it right. So if they do it at a lower cost,
Mm-hmm.
because they've already made the initial investment, number one, you're going to get a lot of people in. And if you just start incrementing that, like 25, they'll still be like, well, it's fucking less expensive than fucking PlayStation and Xbox.
See, what I think with this is, since they're opening it up to Nintendo and Super Nintendo and like a Netflix subscription, you know, you can play as long as you keep paying for our subscription, you can play these games. Because I think they realized with the virtual console, you have all these games coming, and then you have to buy them again.
Yeah.
You know how many times I bought Super Mario Brothers 3 on my Wii, my Wii U, my 3DS? Yeah. It's ridiculous. But now that it's saying, hey, it's available as a subscription, $20.
So now it's no virtual console. Well, virtual console was a streaming service too, wasn't it?
And it was more of like it was like an eShop or like a PlayStation, store type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think though the virtual console that the E3 when it's announced, prediction just coming. I think it's going to be for like N64, GameCube, and like Wii games.
Why would they do that? They have the streaming service now.
Yeah, but they can have the streaming service for the NES and SNES, and for the virtual console.
You can stream current gen games on the other consoles. So why wouldn't they just stream all their classic games?
Well,
I'm saying I
we'll
feel
have
like
this argument.
I feel like this puts a damper on your virtual console prediction. For
you know what? We'll find out Thursday
right.
when our predictions go up for Nintendo, and Tuesday will be PlayStation. Number 3. 2K Sports announced this week the cover star for NBA 2K18. I know you don't care, Nick, but I care, and the people care.
I don't think the people really care as much as you think they do.
On the same day that the NBA Finals begin, 2K has confirmed that one of its competitors from the Cleveland Cavaliers, point guard, who, Nick?
Was it Stephen Curry? Is that who?
He's on the Golden State Warriors, but they're also in the finals, so I'll give you partial credit. Kyrie Irving from the Cavaliers will be on the cover.
Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Never heard that name
He's
before.
actually very good.
Yeah? I've never heard his name.
He's better than LeBron James. Come on. Bring on the hate. No. This is Ivory's first time on the cover of the NBA 2K games, though he was on the cover of that god-awful NBA Live 14 from EA Sports back in 2013. So much love. LeBron has been on 2014 of NBA 2K. Curry has been on. There's the only one, and Durant has technically been on too. Really, the only illogical choice was Kyrie Irving. Just saying.
Okay.
Number 4. Sony apparently is gearing up to launch a gold PlayStation 4 Slim.
Yeah. Did you see that? I think it was Walmart. They fucked up or something like that.
Nick, you want to read the review? Want to tell the
No, really,
a photo appearing on the show packaging the console for the first time was shared on Reddit, who claimed the console will launch on June 9th. According to the packaging of the picture, the gold will include a 1 terabyte hard drive, though it is unclear if it will be the only option and will make it available. Of course, you can get the standard PlayStation Slim for 500 gigs or for 1 terabyte.
Sounds good.
It looks nice, though.
It looks nice. It's nice to...
I would just get the controller.
That's all I would do.
More PlayStation news, Nick.
Oh, yippee.
Like Tuesday's pre-show. Number 5. E3 2017 is right around the corner. If you didn't know, you're not a gaming fan. Now Sony has announced another way fans can watch the company's briefing. So, I don't know if you know this. On Mondays, movie theaters all over. There will be more than 85 movie theaters across the United States. And they will broadcast the show, and they've done this for 3 years running, and they get a little goodie basket. It's a nice little thing they do.
Nice little thing. I mean, I wouldn't go, but... I mean, that's because I'm covering it here.
You're going to make that one?
Am I going to make that one?
Yes, you will.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to make that one.
You're making 4 out of the 6.
I'm making 4 out of the 6.
4.5.
4.5. 4.5 out of the 6. No, wait.
Yeah. Spoilers, He'll be here for Microsoft, Bethesda, EA, Sony,
and
Ubisoft. You'll miss a little bit of.
Yeah, I should miss only a little bit of Ubisoft.
And I'll be here all for Nintendo.
And Ubisoft is going to be like 7 hours long. So
with Aisha Tyler.
Really, I'm just missing like the first 3 minutes in comparison to other.
You're just going to miss Just Dance. Or like
probably. That's probably all I'm going to miss. It's just what happened. Just Dance happened. Okay.
Or Far Cry 5. because you know it's gonna open the show, and
Yeah, I
Assassin's
doubt
Creed
that.
is gonna end.
I think we're both wrong now that you said Just Dance, because Just Dance seems to always open their fucking shows.
Yeah. I thought of a prediction from Microsoft after the fact, and I go, son of a bitch. I was like, well, we can't change it now. It's on fucking camera. More PlayStation, then we'll go back to Ubisoft, because
Okay.
Ubisoft's a hot topic as well. Number 6.
Number 6.
The PlayStation Plus lineup for June 2017 has been announced. You can, of course, get The Killing Floor 2 and Life is Strange for PlayStation 4. You can get Abyss Odyssey and WRC5 World Rally Championship on PlayStation 3. And, of course, you can get Neochrome and Spy Chameleon on PlayStation Vita. Chameleon. It's pronounced Chameleon.
Chameleon.
It's pronounced Chameleon.
Okay, Ted.
According to people, I am Ted Mosby. This goes without saying. Fucking play Life is Strange, please.
Yeah, actually, I might play it this time since it's free, right? That's
It's
free?
amazing.
Yeah, I might
It
play
is amazing.
If it's free, I'll play it.
But also remember, you can get Abzu and Tales of Borderlands right now until
You can also
Tuesday.
get Black and White Bushido.
Black and White Bushido. What is that, Nick?
It's an awesome game. It's an awesome fighting game. It's fucking phenomenal. You played it. Did
Yes.
you enjoy yourself?
I did.
You enjoyed yourself?
I
So-
think you enjoyed it more than
I
I did.
enjoyed it a
But
lot more.
I'm going to drink a water while you tell the people what it's all about.
Black and White Bushido is a little indie game that was developed by Who Gives a Fuck, because it's awesome. All right. I don't think it was free. Actually, I think I actually had to spend something for it. I believe. I think it
Your
was like,
love.
I think it was $8.99 or something like that. Maybe even $12.99. But it's like this little fighting game where you kind of are two samurais. One's black, one's white. In reference to like darkness and light.
That's how you probably started that.
Yeah, in reference to darkness and light, right? So one samurai hides in the dark and another samurai hides in the light. Now the cool thing about it is when you start a stage, there's certain parts that are hidden in darkness and there's certain parts that the light shines on. But as you're fighting on the stage, the light shifts and other parts become dark or other parts become light, and it makes it impossible for the other character to kind of hide. And that's kind of the cool part about it is having this like kind of like strategic warfare and Bushido atmosphere, but on a 2D like fighting stage. It's pretty cool. I liked it a lot.
I'm trying to find. Am I retarded here?
Yeah, a little bit. You okay?
I think I think the Facebook is getting fucking choppy.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm not going crazy. Do you want to see? Somebody wants to see Pirates of the Caribbean. Why? Such a PlayStation goal. PlayStation Plus games for free.
PlayStation Gold.
You never know.
That's why I subscribe to only one, sir, so I don't get confused.
Let's talk. You know what? Let's talk about number 7.
Numbers really already? Are we up to number 7?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's quick.
I told you. I got a plan today, and that plan is my bed at some point in the near future. That's why I'm happy we're recording actually tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
It
good.
might
I think
be-
that
it might
actually
be
works out,
good,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I think we both need it.
Yeah. I don't think I've been that bad on the show.
That bad.
I'm always bad. I know. It's bad.
It's not that bad.
It's really,
No,
really
you
bad. Stop.
haven't been that bad. You're worse.
Stop. I can't sing anymore because we're gonna get a copyright strike because I just match perfectly Michael Jackson's vocals.
Yeah. Of course you do.
I'm bad. I'm bad. Oh,
I
so
hope
today.
I hope you weren't doing this last night. Singing "Bad" by Michael Jackson.
No. Well, we don't sing. That's good.
Because then it would make a lot more sense why people actually liked you when you were out. And they're like, "Hey, we can make fun of this guy."
That's why when my boss sends me a text, he's like, "Yo, my friends love you," and I was like, they don't know me yet. I even warned them. I was like, the more I drink, the more I'll become me. I was like, you see like a reserved me
I'm
just
being polite
like
because
being polite.
my ex-boss invited me out
Yeah.
to hang out with you guys.
But now that I'm a part of the group and I'm getting to know you motherfuckers, get ready. I was like, I'm an asshole, and the girl said
So
the
now-
perfect thing.
Hold on, Pete, because let me ask you a serious question that's completely unrelated to gaming. It's gonna extend this further than we needed to extend it and ruin your plan entirely. Because I'm Pete today.
If you didn't know, this is Sunday's live show anyway.
You're quite spread thin. Like you have like all these different kind of groups that you hang out. Like what's gonna happen now that you've You brought in a new.
I know.
Like
I go through that.
What day of the week are they gonna be? Are they gonna be the Saturday crew now?
Yeah, right. For you guys that don't know, it'll spoil it. I have a lot of group of friends, and those groups of friends are very needy motherfucking people. But they know that every Wednesday I hang out with my one buddy. It's set in stone. Nick always knows every Sunday I'm with you. I wouldn't have it any other way. And Jen, the best girl ever. Shout out to Jen. And then, throughout the week I have class and stuff like that. But I have all these groups, either it be a wrestling group, a gaming group, just guys to drink with, guys to, do whatever with. So it's challenging. I'm not going to lie, it's challenging. And when when he's like, oh, yeah, you're a part of the group now, I was like, let me see.
I gotta
and
look
then
at my planner.
with Howdy on the rise, and probably going back to and Poker, oh jeez,
Yeah.
I don't know how I do it. I really
don't
don't.
know how you're gonna do it because
It's insane.
you're gonna have to let go of something, Pete. All right, you're gonna have to let go of something.
This is a final episode.
You're gonna have to let go of something, Pete. All right, you can't be like Rose, telling Jack to never let go. All right,
You gotta let go. There's enough room for both of them.
Yeah, there's enough room for both of them, but somebody's gotta let go eventually. All right, eventually you gotta blow the whistle and call the boat over and save you.
I'll be fine.
I went a little too in depth in that scenario.
No, I loved your in depthness. You know what else is in depth?
What else is in depth, Pete Way?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Ubisoft has debuted a new logo.
Have they really? God damn it! Just when I got used to the old one.
That will replace the iconic blue swirl you've been seeing in front of Assassin's Creed, Tom Clancy, and the Far Cry games for the last few years.
Because they have to rebrand because that's how badly they've messed up on their games. They're just like, hey guys, we need a new logo so people don't know it's us.
It's not a dramatic redesign though, Nick.
No?
And for the most part, the swirls stay intact.
Oh God.
Would you like to know more?
What is this, Starship Troopers? Would you
The
like
major
to know more?
difference between the old logo and the new logo is that it no longer has a blue color scheme. No, Nick. No, it does
What
not.
color is it?
And instead it uses a thick black or white line to form the swirl.
So they went all Instagram on us?
Basically. Black and white filters. Black and white every day. Talking about Ubisoft, number 8.
Number 8.
Earlier in this month, we got a leak.
Number 7 wasn't that in depth, by the way.
No, it wasn't. I didn't say it was.
You said, speaking of in depth.
No, I was going for logos. I don't know the match there. Earlier in the month, a leaked screenshot offered what the new character might look like in the Assassin's Creed game. But now the image has surfaced that offers a better look at the main character as well, and his name. The new protagonist's name is Bakyak. I'm definitely saying that wrong. I apologize for all you people out there.
Bayek.
Bless you.
Bayek.
Bayek, according to the t-shirt image, which you could...
Yuck. Where'd the second K come? You're like, Bak, Yak. Where'd the second K come?
Tak.
You're like, Bak, Yak.
You can check out the photo on Reddit, but it has what it shows is alongside the name that you see Bakyak.
Bayek.
I just love doing this to Nick. We also get our best look at the character by far, who looks particularly interested with him with his shot of his back. And
his Bayek? Were we looking at his Bayek?
But Bayek can be seen holding both a shield and a bow.
Oh,
it's the year of bows, didn't you know, Nick?
Wow, yeah, of course it is, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, Rise of the Tomb Raider, fucking
Zelda.
It's just bows. Like, let's just do bows. I won't be surprised if that new Uncharted game doesn't come out with fucking bows.
Ubisoft's director on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag appeared in a remark from the leak today on Twitter saying, "Nice t-shirt," in quotes. Unannounced projects, which means he could be referring to the new Assassin's Creed game, as the members of its development team has yet to be announcing it. So yeah, it's basically confirmed that Bayek is the new protagonist of the Assassin's Creed game.
And we're going to be able to play with shields and bows.
And boats.
And bows.
Boats. Remember boats?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Okay, Ted.
How is there gonna be boats in the desert? Isn't it Egypt?
You know the Nile River. It's just gonna be
So
one
very
little
small boats. Small boats.
Imagine just some little fuck. Oh my god, I would lose my shit. Number 9.
Number 9.
Square Enix has revealed a new retro-inspired RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna, which is, of course, Tokyo RPG Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Titled Lost Sphere, the game bears many similarities to the studio's previous efforts, like I Am Setsuna. It is heavily influenced by classical 16-bit RPG like Chrono Trigger, featuring some viewpoints and revamped active battle strategy, as well as a great story. This time, rather than saving the world from the grips of an everlasting winter, player will guide a young boy named Kanata as he sets out to prevent the world from disappearing. You can get Lost Sphere when it's released digitally for PlayStation 4 and Twitch. And Switch. I just twitched the Switch right there. And for a piece...
Like, they're releasing a game on Twitch?
And on the Switch.
Not Steam?
And the PC, bro, of course. Square Enix hasn't announced a release date for the title, but the publisher says that it can arrive early 2018. Another 2018 game, of course.
My problem is I'm tired of Square Enix announcing games for Switch. I want somebody else to announce a game for Switch.
Square Enix will also be offering a limited quantity of the physical copies for the PlayStation 4 and the Switch versions through its online store. The physical copy is retailed for $50 and will include additional music tracks.
Awesome. That's great. That's wonderful. Can some other developer please develop something for the Switch besides Square Enix?
Never. Number 10.
Number 10.
The record-breaking launch of the Switch reportedly leaves Nintendo to increase production of the console back in March, but a new report suggests that this may be happening once again. Really? According to the Financial Times, sources close to Nintendo say that they have production has increased in order to help meet demand on the ongoing holiday season. What fucking holiday are we talking about?
Before the holiday. I'm guessing they mean like the holiday is going to be coming faster than Nintendo can anticipate, therefore. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know why have fucking units when you need it. Nintendo itself has not yet confirmed such a move, but reportedly has produced 18 million units for the year that runs through March 31st, 2018. That's a substantial increase over the 10 million that Nintendo has officially said to experts. So, Nintendo getting their shit together. And finally, number 11.
Number 11.
Remember that game Prey that came out a month ago?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it's already starting to get discounts. So much so that Target offered it for $20 off.
Oh, my God. Must be a bad game.
It was available from May 28th to June 3rd, but something tells me it's going to be discounted again. So, good on you, Prey, because you're just so fucking fantastic.
I got to play that game. I got to see what the hubbub is about. What the bahumbug is about, I should say.
The humbug? What?
Bahumbug.
I want to say that it's wonderful having me see your faces and you can actually see my face.
Yeah, it's nice instead of you hiding behind the microphone.
I got many, many hits about that. They want to see my face. My beautiful facial
I want
hair.
to see our beautiful faces. And unfortunately, if you're
I'm
behind
sorry.
the mic, then
I don't know if you actually look. The mic is actually covering some of Nick's face.
Oh, no, actually, it's not.
That's
If you
because
look
you
at the
moved your
screen-
face.
if
You moved your
look at the
face.
screen,
That's
no,
because
it's not.
you tilt the camera closer to you. I know what you do, Nick. You tilt the camera closer to you. Nick, it's time for the new releases of the week.
New releases of the week. Is there anything good coming out?
Oh, isn't there?
Oh, God, no. that means that there's nothing big.
Birthdays, the beginning.
Okay. And, of course, birthdays are the beginning. It just says demo, though.
It doesn't matter. PlayStation 4 digital and retail out on the 9th.
Wait, do we have descriptions again?
Yes, we do. There you go, Nick. Take it away. You are the description master. Makes you fuck some shit up. I'm going to talk to you right now and say, hey, if you're not busy for E3, come on by to Improv Gaming. We're doing a whole bunch of shit over here.
I see now why Pete passed this off to me, because the first name on this list is absolutely terrible to pronounce. Well, not terrible.
Well, we'll get to that. There's one before that. But
look,
as Nick...
It's another ACA game. What the hell just happened? Pete, stop touching stuff.
Nick
All right,
is fucking up. So
every time
while
you
Nick
touch
gets
stuff-
his shit together,
every time you touch stuff, whenever you pass this over to me, all of a sudden
every
everything
time.
starts going crazy. All right, ACA Neo Geo, the King of Fighters 95. That's from 1995. It's got the little thing that tells you it's the year. It's not the 95th iteration.
Are you sure? It sounds like it could be.
Yeah, it sounds
King
like
of Fighters.
it,
What
but
are
it
they up
has
to?
the-
47
it has
now.
the thing. All right, PS4 digital out 511. You know what this is. This is that ACA Neo Geo thing that I see
That's
everywhere.
probably the Switch going to too.
Yeah, Switch has it also. Yeah, it's probably coming to the Switch also. Birthday's the beginning. The
You,
thing that
you have
Pete
to
was talking
read.
about.
You have to read.
I'm not reading it. They know what King of Fighters is. Is there really a complication and confusion over King of Fighters? There's no description needed, right?
You never know. Akuma could make an appearance in that game too.
Not in 1995 he couldn't, unless he's traveling to the past.
You know, in Tekken story mode. No,
Shut up,
just-
Pete. PS4 digital retail out 5.9. That's Birthday's the beginning. From legendary creator Mr. Yashuhiro Yashuhiro.
Do you want me to
Wada.
pronounce it for you, Nick?
No, shut up. Pete. It comes Birthday's the beginning, a sandbox game where you shape the world and give rise to diverse and unique life forms. Experiment as you please and witness the birth of an entire ecosystem. Experiment as you please. Okay, experiment as you please and witness the birth of an entire
There's no
ecosystem.
witness? Oh, and witness. You
And
forgot the end.
witness. No. Experiment and please. Experiment as you please, comma, and witness. You get what I'm saying? It's like not experiment as you please and witness. You got to put some punctuation in there.
Always the problem with the PlayStation
Yeah.
blog.
Blade and Blown. Blade and Bones. PS4 digital.
That game must blow.
A combat-driven, really, that's not even a thing. Metroidvania experience. Discover a tale long lost in our past. 7 swords need to be found in this world where you will discover ancient secrets and fight with an intense combat system that rewards players for their skills and knowledge.
What do you mean that's not a thing?
Metroidvania. What is
yeah,
that? What is
that's
that?
it's
Like Metroid-esque? Like it's like more
yeah, like
Metroid
the
Prime
old
and stuff
school Castlevania Metroids where it's 2D and you go back and forth and stuff. It's called
it's
Metrovania.
Okay, I didn't know that though. No, I looked at the word and the word didn't look like a thing. That's what I meant. I was like, that's not even a word. I was like, and then I was like, oh, Metroidvania. I didn't get the Vania part though.
I'm not getting out of things.
Shut up, Pete. Bloons TD5. I don't even understand what any of this means, but hopefully we'll find out in the description.
Out digital PlayStation 4.
Thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
5-star tower defense. I guess that's what TD5 means. Tower defense 5 stars. With unrivaled depth and replayability. The Bloons are back, and this time they mean business. Build awesome towers, choose your favorite upgrades, hire cool new special agents, and pop every last invading Bloon. Whatever. Butcher, PS4 digital. Butcher is a fast-paced 2D shooter and love letter to the cult classics of the genre. As you, a cyborg, programmed to eradicate the last remnants of humanity, your sole purpose is to annihilate anything that moves.
Remnants, yes. That's right, Nick.
Thanks, Pete. I got it right. Eventually.
Just making sure.
Demon's Crystals, PS4, digital, out, 512. Is that 512, Pete?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Usually when there's a dash between the 5 and...
It's a slash, not a dash, but good job. Demon's Crystal is a...
I see dashes, sir.
Demon's Crystals is a frenetic twin-stick shooter.
There you go. You're doing it.
Where you guide the... What the fuck? Hurricane. Demons.
Do you see why I passed this to you now?
Through countless hazards in order to restore peace to the world. The Hurricane have always been at the top of the food pyramid. But one day, these mysterious beings arrived, causing the once peaceful inhabitants of the world to become aggressive and destructive. Elliot Quest, PS4 digital. Elliot can't die, but he's still running out of time. In Elliot Quest, the victim of a rare curse must find a cure before he's transformed into a demon. Harvest Moon, Save the Homeland, PS2. It's a PS2 game. I guess it's coming to PS4 digital. Your goal is to successfully save your family's farm and the surrounding village from being turned into a resort. Constructions begin in a year, so you have your work cut out for you. But don't worry. If you earn the friendship and trust of the villagers, they will be sure to lend a helping hand. Okay. Human, Fall Flat. Human, Fall Flat. PS4 digital. This actually kind of looks a little interesting from that picture, even though the human is just pale. Human, Fall Flat.
Out on the
is a quirky
6th.
Open. Did I say? Did I not say? Oh, it doesn't say the date. Where'd you find the date? Human Fall Flat is a quirky, open-ended physics-based puzzle and exploration game set in floating dreamscapes. Your goal is to escape these surreal dreams by solving puzzles with nothing but your wits and physics.
That looks cool, though.
Yeah, it kind of looks interesting. Last Stitch Goodnight, PS4 digital. After surviving a near-death, out-of-body experience, you are kidnapped by a doctor who is experimenting on people who satisfy certain ... criteria.
He wants their penis.
Escaping the doctor's laboratory will require new weapons, new powers, and a strong stomach for facing science gone bad.
Dildo. Dildo machine.
Lethal League, PS4 digital. I hope this isn't okay. Lethal League is a competitive projectile fighting game where you have to hit an anti-gravity ball into the face of your opponent to win. The ball speeds up with every strike, up to explosively extreme velocities. Play local or battle it out online. Loco Roco Remastered. Really? This game? Are we serious right now?
This is a part of the Parappa the Rapper Remastered, the
is it?
Loco Roco, and of course Patapon Remastered.
Okay.
That's all coming. So this is the second
you
and the
didn't
two.
really need to remaster Loco Roco. It's kind of already just vector-based.
But
PS4 digital. The peaceful world of Loco Roco are under attack by the not-so-nice Moa Corps. These evil outer space creatures have come to take the Loco Roco from their land of blowing flowers, lively creatures, and pastel scenery. Blowing flowers. I don't know why. You must move the Loco Roco through more than 40 levels of slippery slopes, teetering platforms, and maze-like passages.
This is why I love Nick reading this. It's so much entertainment.
Moonshot Galaxy.
It's a golf game.
VR.
It's a golf game. I guarantee
Digital.
it.
Probably. It looks like it. Moonshot Galaxy is a VR game like no other. Play your way through planetary challenges and exotic branches of the galaxy at your own pace. Designed for comfort, anyone can pick it up and play, though reaching the top of the leaderboards will put your skills to the test.
What kind of game is it?
It doesn't tell me, but it's got a ball there, so I'm guessing it's got to be golf. I think you're right. NBA Playgrounds. If it's not golf, it's something very similar.
Croquet.
Yes, or whatever the Scottish play.
Rugby?
I thought the Scottish invented golf, but it's like not called golf.
It's never mind.
NBA Playgrounds, PS4 digital. It's also coming to the Switch.
It's on the Switch.
It's currently on the Switch.
Yes.
And it's coming to PS4. Ah, look who's snoozing now, Sony.
Snowny?
Snowny, yeah. Listen.
What's a Snowny?
Snowny.
Is that a mystical bird?
It's a Sony that snoozes.
You heard it here first.
NBA Arcade action is back. Take your A game to the playground and beat the best in high-flying 2-on-2 basketball action. Practice your skills offline, play up to 3 others on your PS4, or take your talents online to posturize your opponents with acrobatic jams and ridiculous displays of skill.
I want to get this game for Switch.
Okay.
It's $20.
Yeah.
It looks like NBA Jam.
Yeah, that's the...
But I hear it's insane. Like, you can randomly, like, be winning, and then the computer could do, like, this shot and give you, and it can take, like, 5 billion points. And I'm like, what?
Polybius. PS4, PSVR. Digital. Polybius is the latest trance shooter from the creators of Tempest 2000 and TXK. Llamasoft.
What else? That's it?
Nope.
What a description that was.
Yeah, that's it. Resident Evil Code Veronica X, PS2. It's coming to the PS4 digital. A lot of PS2 games. 2 is more than enough. Raccoon City was just the beginning. Claire and Chris Redfield's nightmares continues as the siblings fight to survive against zombies and other monstrosities within Umbrella's deadly facilities. Explore the mysterious Rockford Island facility and the freezing Antarctic base for clues exposing the Umbrella Corporation's sordid goals and the truth behind the mysterious and unsettling Ashford twins.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
Revenant.
you ever play it?
No.
Neither did I.
Revenant Saga. PS4, PS3, PS Vita, digital. Damn.
Vita.
Vita love.
This might be a cross-buy, cross-save.
Probably. Become a Revenant and find the truth beyond revenge in this gothic fantasy RPG with stunning 3D battles. After being turned into a mortal being known as a Revenant and learning of the existence of demon within him, Albert sets out on a journey to make the person who did this to him pay with their very life. Strafe. PS4 digital.
Out on the 6th.
Strafe is a like first-person shooter, pushing the limits of computer-generated photorealism and hardcore sci-fi action into unimaginable territory. Thanks so much for that.
I'll finish the rest since you're lazy.
I'm pretty sure they're not on the PlayStation looking for the music and the videos.
You'd never know. Pick of the week.
Pick of the week? Playgrounds.
I have to go with... Birthday's the beginning.
Birthdays?
Pick of the week for me, of course.
You're kind of a jackass. Birthday's the beginning, really?
It's the beginning of your birthday. It's your birthday. Thank you guys for watching Sunday's live show here on Improv Gaming. Over here on Facebook Live and over on twitch.tv/improv_gaming. We are Improv Gaming. We come to you live every Sunday, like I said, and also on Tuesdays and Thursdays with a little 10 to 15 minute little game chunks about what you need to know. Make sure you check out this week. It's a big week for us. We are doing our predictions for both Sony and Nintendo. These are the two ones that me and Nick are very curious about. It's the two big ones that need to stand out and show us we are the Sony and we are the Nintendo people. You know, hashtag Microsoft's okay. But definitely check that out. We also have our predictions for Bethesda and Microsoft up, and EA and Ubisoft, so you can all check that out here on the channel. Also with E3, we have a lot of stuff coming where we're going to be live streaming pre and post show. We're going to have a pre and post show of EA. We're going to have a pre and post show of Microsoft and Bethesda. We're going to have a somewhat pre-show, if I can figure it out, for Ubisoft, and a post show for Ubisoft. And of course, we will have a pre and post show for Sony as well. Nintendo is going to be figured out. We're going to let you know as soon as we can. It might be a one-man show. You might just have to deal with me talking to you just like this for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, you might have to.
Or I might just leave it on and tell you about my day, tell you my dreams and aspirations, tell you about maybe channels we're thinking about doing. Spoilers. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, E3 is where you need to be right here on Improv Gaming. Of course, I'm always joined with the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
It's Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
And I'm always joined by the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself, with the Kango cap in tow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Peter Anderson.
Hi.
I don't know why he did that.
Bye.
I still don't know why he's doing that.
I don't know either. Casual conversation coming the next couple weeks. Checks out the Let's Plays of Edith Finch. Spoilcast for Edith Finch coming up. I might Twitch some Tekken for you people because, you know, I can show you the gripes I have.
Were you about to call our audience fuckers? You were about to say
fuckers. Shout out to one of the guys at work. He saw how this is the last thing we're talking about. Don't worry.
Should I go back to the...
No. You can go back to the closing. It's fine. It's fine. He was talking and he saw how messed up I was because I was worse this morning, you know.
Okay.
And he goes, you know what you should do for your live show? And I go, what? He goes, you know how you say, as I live and breathe? I said, yeah. He goes, you should go, as I live and... Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
He goes, this is how you should be. As I live and breathe, bitches. I was like, something tells me I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go, as I live and breathe. We are Improv Gaming. We'll see you next time. And as always, game on.